okay, if I was one of you guys, I would drink so much water that when I get into this performance, I piss myself. You know? Piss yourself then. You know? Put some water in your armpits or here, or, you know, cover yourself in sweat or something like that. You know? This is your FMP. You know? This is your final major performance, so what are you going to do with it? That's what I would do. You know, I can show you some stuff, I can show you some techniques, but at the end of the day, it's down to you. You know, if you want to keep a little something, if you're going to play the commandant and say that, and I've got the audience here, and I shoot her, and I have something in my hand that I can squeeze, and it looks like blood, you know, and then I can just, or wipe it on her or whatever, then, you with me, Jake? I'm not upsetting you, am I? Then that's, you know, now you're communicating a story, and that's what's missing. You're relying on the dialogue to tell your story, and it's not going to do that. And Steven Berkoff would never give you dialogue so that the dialogue tells the story. The dialogue is more like instructions. And all of you need to see your dialogue more like that. You need to see it as instructions. Not stage instructions, instructions like we do with Shakespeare. That's why you've gone from Shakespeare to Berkoff. Shakespeare wrote all of his work so that if you perform it and you perform it properly, you'll become a better actor as a result. You know? You will become a better actor as a result of performing the work the way he intended you to do it, because he wrote for actors. And Steven Berkoff is the same. He's writing for actors. And if you use his script and his dialogue as instructions, it gives you enough space and enough room and enough scope to tell the story. But you can't rely on the dialogue to tell your story. It's not going to work. Is this making any sense?
Yeah.
You know, you've got to be rough with each other, but you've got to be able to trust each other. You know, if you're going to push each other around, you've got to do it in a way that you're not going to hurt each other. There's got to be a huge amount of trust for something like this. You know, you got to have snot coming out your nose. You got to have spit coming out of your mouth. You got to piss yourself. You know what I mean? You've got to, I don't know, whatever you got to do. Bring in a bucket of mud and put it on yourself before you come in or something. You know, it's graphic. It's graphic what we're doing. It is too squeaky clean. You're all playing it safe. You know, you're all actors at Exeter College. You're not really, like, I know you're trying to tell a story, and I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that that's the way you're presenting this at the moment, is like level 2 actors at Exeter College. Yeah.
Would we have time, like, in between, like, the plays to, like, do that, like, put mud all over us and stuff?
If that's what we need to do, I mean, we've got the green room.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We can have lights down, you know, so I can be on curtains and close the curtains or whatever. You know, I'll do it if I have to.
Okay.
But the thing that James will pull you for is health and safety. So we just have to have a way of dealing with that. I mean, because this is the second to the last piece, and we go straight into gas, it shouldn't be much of a problem. It'll be a problem when we finish, and the audience gets up and slips on mud or fake blood or something like that, or piss or whatever. So that's just something we have to be mindful of, and that means somebody's got to tell the audience, stay in your seats until we clean up, or whatever, then that's what you have to do.
Okay.
Is that helping?
Yeah.
Sorry about today and being late.